just like the rain. It's goes away. So it's free. So it's nice. So I like your dinosaur. It's red. It's green. It's just like the red.
Come here, boy.
Oh,
Come here.
okay. Uh,
Come on around, man. All right, stay right there. All right, you ready?
yes.
Say, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
That's no words.
That's what I say, right? That's what Daddy say. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Wow.
You gonna say it?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and say it.
Oh, that's words.
All right, we about to launch the show. Me and Uncle B about to launch the show.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna say, what up, 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 what up? It's your boy T.
That's silly.
I think we lost Uncle B.
Uncle B.
Yeah, where's Uncle B?
At home.
Oh, there you go. You see Uncle B?
Yes. Let's call him.
He
Hey,
right
Ted.
there.
Hi, Uncle B.
Hey, Teddy. What's going on, brother?
Dad, Uncle B can hear me.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
can
can
hear
hear.
you. Can you hear him?
Uncle B,
Hey,
it's me, Teddy.
hey, Teddy. What's going on?
No, this is my daddy.
Yeah, with Daddy.
You gonna say it? Say what up, what up?
Water. You want to eat tea.
Yeah.
What up, 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 what up? It's your boy T.
It's your man B.
Water.
That's funny.
You on the ride up? Season
What
3.
is Uncle B?
Yep, season
Yeah, it's
3.
me. What's going on?
Episode 2.
Hi, Uncle B.
Hey, what's going on, Ted? How you been?
You're on the phone.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm talking.
Boy.
I'm on the phone, Uncle B.
While we
I
got
know.
you on the show, what's your name, boy? How old are you?
Green.
What's your name?
Teddy.
Can you spell your name for the people?
T-E-D-D-Y.
But I don't think
Nice.
they heard you. Spell it one more time for them.
Nice.
T-E-D-D-Y.
Give me a high five.
Yeah. Dope.
All right, boy. Go eat your food.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's going on? Episode 2, the John
Episode-
Wall, Kentucky episode.
I like that. I like what you did there. I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I like what you did there.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, man. Well, just trying to keep myself from making foolish bets. Why? Because my team.
Because the
Snuck
Wizards
into-
getting beat up by 25.
Because I snuck it. My team snuck into the playoffs. So
Because they was beating up on bad teams for 30 games.
I mean, they beat good
For a
teams
month.
too. Now, don't do
A
that.
couple of them.
They beat a lot of good teams, Brian. Don't do that.
They wasn't
But
gonna beat no good team over 5 games.
Bro, they just didn't beat the Sixers. That's like the only team they didn't beat this year is the Sixers. That's it.
Okay.
They beat everybody else.
Okay. They're not a good team, bro.
They
don't use their roster in a way that makes sense. They're just not a good team, man.
I can definitely I won't say they're not a good team. They're not a bad team. They're just a mediocre team.
I just think they're a badly coached team. Let me just say that. I'll just say that. They're a badly coached team.
You know, I was on the badly coached bandwagon for a long time. I would say they're just not well coached. I don't know if he's bad. I've seen some really bad coaches. I just think his cachet and his price tag put more spotlight on his wins and losses, but like I've seen the team play well, and I don't want to say he doesn't have anything to do with it. If it's not fair, if I see the team play well, I mean, if the team play bad, and we give him all the blame, we can't do that. So, um, but
I, I,
one of the things I've seen, especially I was watching the game tonight. It's 9:27 as we record. It's 9:27 as we record,
mm-hmm.
and it was the end of the third quarter. Uh, Ish Smith did a lot of ball handling and had a lot of offensive scoring responsibility. And I think that sort of tells you what your team is looking like if you're expecting Ish Smith to be a scorer. Like he shouldn't be the guy controlling the ball the most. I just don't think Ish Smith is that guy. In
So
spurts, off the
right.
bench, but and that comes
I don't hate Ish Smith, but
not at all, not at all.
if he's your third guard, then you have an issue. I think you
Like
have an issue.
I think it's weird. One thing I thought was weird is like for the majority of the time that John Wall played with Scott Brooks, Scott was like 3-pointer, 3-pointer, 3-pointer. Even though John Wall isn't a top tier 3-point shooter, and everybody knows he's better at the 17 from the top of from the right top of the key, left top of the key. That was his sweet spot, and he's running them away from that and having them shoot threes. Whereas now you're seeing all the perimeter guys up fake and drive, up fake and drive. And I'm like,
because he got his man, his ISO guy. He got his ISO guy. He loves playing to people's weaknesses. now he can't. He's playing to Russ's strength, but that's at the detriment to the whole team. So that's how I feel about it. I mean, that might not be what it is, but that's how I feel about it.
So
offense is trash.
How do you? I mean, Embiid is virtually unstoppable if you don't have the right pieces around you on your team.
It's
like I like the addition of Gafford, but he can't. I mean, bro, one play Embiid knocked him down doing a Euro. You got Russ getting posted up by Ben Simmons. He flying all over the place. It was like, okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Like y'all better start hitting some threes or something. I don't know what y'all finna do. I mean, but if you look at that
answer, but
if you look at that Sixers roster, bro, it's like it's one of those teams of this era which clearly decorated for championship. I'm saying contending. When you're looking at your backup point guard as a name 2-3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Like they have Danny Green on. They have Dwight Howard. They have who's their number 3 guy? Tobias Harris. They have who's their backup point guard? God, what's the George Hill?
George Hill.
They have George Hill. I mean, Seth Curry isn't a big name, but I think
I like Seth Curry.
I think coming off of his series last year, or not last year, but the last regular year, not pandemic basketball year, but when he was in Portland going against the Warriors, I think he really showed, I'm saying, what type of player he was and how a team can use him. So,
I mean, the Wizards have a guy who didn't score and fouled out in 3 quarters that they're paying $16 million a year to. So, and they haven't found a way to either get him healthy, get him in shape, or incorporate him into the offense. So, it is what it is at this point. I always said, I said this on a podcast. I've said this in the group chats. They got scared off of a plan of trying to get John Wall some value to then either trade or keep. and they were building a roster for a distributor of a point guard. That's not Russell Westbrook. Like, just in no type of way. So it doesn't really make sense to have him um to make that trade in a lot of, I mean, in the one sense that you're going to get an able body with Russ. Russ is going to play through things. Russ is a strong, durable guy. Uh, Maybe not this year because he played 3 months with an Achilles. Well, I don't know. It was an Achilles leg injury. Just call that. And he plays 2 months with that, and he looks like he's over the hill. He's washed, and then he comes back, and they they made some headway because he's a terrific player when he's 100%. I don't know if his game is built for playoff basketball. You get all those triple doubles all you want. I don't know if his game is built for playoff basketball. Uh, I mean, I don't even. It's not even. I don't know. I don't. I mean, at this point, the sample size is big enough to say it's not. You know, it's not. So, until he can prove otherwise, that's what it is. Brad is Brad. He's a great scorer. He's an elite scorer. Should be all NBA.
We'll see.
When it comes down to it, but it's just not a good enough team. And shout out to Shepard for getting Brett Gafford, but I think it's just a badly built team, and it is what it is at this point. They're scared of their own shadow. They can't make moves. There's no courageous, no bravery in any of the moves. It's just like safe, 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 safe.
I
Robin
don't
Lopez.
know. I think the wall for Westbrook was a
I don't think
courageous
that's.
move
I don't think so. I don't
because
think
I mean I think
it could have alienated the fan base, but I don't think it was
it
courageous.
did. There's no could have. It did, bro.
Yeah,
It
so
split the
sure,
fan
but
base.
who cares? Nobody was in the stands at that point anyway.
It
So
fractured the fan base, bro.
yeah, but absolutely, who cares? The fan base is like what 2,000 people. Like, we're talking about us too, and like 5,000 other people that care about this that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. They gave up an asset for him. That's what I don't like. It's not courageous though. It wasn't brave. It's not like put all your cards in. That was a nice lightning shot. It's not an all put all your cards in type of move to get a second or third star, which they're gonna need to.
I mean that's also assuming that trade was out there. That move was out there.
And it might not have been. I'm not saying it was. It wasn't. I'm just saying, uh, like even with Rui's pick, the Rui pick. Rui's a fine player. He's probably going to be a decent player for the rest 10 years, 10, 12 years. That's not a home run swing.
No.
If you want a home run swing, you go get Cam. You know what I mean? Like or you try to trade up. Like those are the two things. Like uh there was no home or even then you at your second pick you get what's the kid's name? Major
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call him. I don't forget the kid's name. Sorry
You
about
talking
that.
about last year or this year?
Last year when the Rui draft in 2019.
Uh,
You don't get Bobo. And Bobo would have been a great pick for this team in particular because of
that
his roots with this city. So
that's
I don't know.
another thing, another one of those things where the fan base, you know what I'm saying, got into it over. Like it was like the decisions that they're making, it's like people see obvious moves and they rather than draft him who's available, uh I mean you're in the second round, everybody's a project. From his 26th, 7th pick on up to the rest of the draft, everybody's basically a project player. You know what I'm saying? That's like you don't have sure, and you might even, I mean, for on most years you can go even deeper than that and say 20th. You know, how many players you know that are like how many players you count on your hand and say, hey, these guys got drafted after the 20th pick or after the 15th pick that didn't go to
But
some.
I'm not saying I'm not
So
trying to
it was
hold Shepard over to five. I'm not trying to kill Shepard for not doing something like in the second round. Nobody, I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, but
But
the
what I'm
Bowl pick
saying
would have been an
is
easy pick to make.
you can't go you yeah, you safe and you can't go safe and then safe. Like you can't be safe and keep it safe. You kept it safe last year. I mean, in 2019 or 2020. I mean, international guys knew who Denny was. I don't know. I didn't know who Denny Avdija was. I'm not going to say that he's a bad pick. He got injured. Is what it is. Um, but it's just like I don't know. There's no sense of urgency, and I guess the Russell Westbrook trade is supposed to show us there's a sense of urgency, but it just feels like more of that old for that get the old vet to get us to that 7 for 6 seed, and what I mean, like let's battle for like mediocrity. So I'm kind of like apathetic to this team right now, and I was excited maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I'm not even angry. Like I'm not angry about this. You know what I mean? I've been on this podcast before and been very angry, yelled. Not gonna yell, not gonna
Yeah,
scream about this shit.
yeah.
Not, it's just not. And it is what it is, man. That's how I feel. I'm way more interested with what the football team is doing, which is crazy because I haven't been like that in like 4, 5, 6 years, man. So you know, the Wizards are the Wizards. They're gonna be the Wizards until like. I think because I think the energy just sapped out of me, like because I sat on the couch looking at the lottery in 2010, and we got the number one pick, and I mean, first thing I said, I yelled, "The curse is over."
I can I can even picture you saying it though. I see
Yeah,
you, especially
I
if you had a
said,
bear in you.
I screamed it, man. I was like, "Yo, the curse is over." Man, all alone in my basement, man. Like,
But
man,
it
curse ain't over,
wasn't it
bro.
wasn't it over? Yeah.
I mean, temporarily, I guess. Man, not even that, because the year after that, like that, you still had Andre Blatch on that team. You still had Jarrell Dumb McGee on the team. You had Gil not caring no more on the team. So that first year they stunk it up, and then even even John Wall had an injury at that point. So a couple of injuries, and we found out his knee is degenerative. So nah, man, nah, it wasn't over. It wasn't over. Like the only place I could say, okay, yeah, it was that year with that 2017 year when they had that big run in January and they was doing their thing. They still didn't even win 50. Like that's a it's just a disappointing 11 years of basketball. That's all I have to say.
I mean, listen, I say it all the time. If you want to know why the Wizards and Bullets have been a struggling franchise, haven't performed well, whatever you want to call it, had a curse, it's it's easy. You look at one person. It only takes one. It's only one person you got to look at to say it's his fault. It's the goddamn owner. Every
I
and then
mean,
the thing about it. Here's the thing. Prior to being privy to behind the scenes information, I felt that way. Like
mhm.
if you look at all the successful teams, there's I'm saying great leadership from the top. It starts at the top. That's the saying. It starts at the top, right? Why
did,
should
did
this
you?
team go ahead?
Mhm.
What you gonna say?
Nah, just to your point. Did you hear what Kwame said when he was talking about getting drafted
Yes, it's leading to
last
that's
week?
what I'm about. That's where I'm headed. It's more to what I
Hmm.
what I was saying. It's like, yo, look at look at the leadership of the team. This guy was making decisions based on like he wasn't making basketball decisions based on basketball, and it was apparent by the stupid decisions he was making. Like what the bro? If like there's no reason for you to not want to trade Kwame Brown for Elton Brand, bro. Because that's what he said. He said Michael Jordan drafted him with the plans of trading him for Elton Brand.
Yeah, that'd been great. That would have been like, man, I wish that happened. I
That's
wish that
a
happened, and that he didn't trade for Jerry Stackhouse. I think Rip could have been. I don't know
that's a
why.
layup. Like we
Yeah,
both know that, right? That's a layup.
yeah,
If
absolutely.
there's any layup, that's a layup.
Yeah,
So
yeah, facts.
I just don't understand, man. It's like y'all got easy things, y'all like y'all got. I'm not saying that Elton Brand would have been the greatest thing that the Wizards ever had, but if somebody that's responsible for making the plan makes the plan and you torpedo him,
Mm-hmm.
like, and it was more than one time he did that when it was time for Mike to come back to the ownership part. He went and asked all the players, hey, do
Hmm.
you like imagine, bro, imagine me running a business and asking my employees how they feel about an owner.
It's
It's
crazy.
not why are you allowing your hourlies, or excuse me, your contracted workers to do the evaluating?
That's a
That's not who
nutty
should be
proposition.
evaluating your ownership. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Because if you
Right.
ask them how they feel about you, they gonna be like, "Oh man, we love you."
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right. Right.
it's like, and then what
I
the trickle down effect of him doing that to Michael Jordan is now no super. People say, "Oh, nobody wants to play for Washington." It started with that, and
mm-hmm.
it was already bad to begin with. But you actually, like, Mike only came to play for the Wizards to build up the marketing, to make it
Mm-hmm.
a marketable team, and he
Right.
was successful in it. Like as soon as Mike had a jersey, it shouted to like number 1.
Right.
Like he
Yo,
had
side note on that too. The Wizards' old logo was trash. So terrible. I was just looking at somebody has a Wizards
guess
flag with the
guess who
old
picked it?
logo. Good old
Guess
Abe.
guess who picked the name?
Good old Abe.
And he actually, I believe, he had a they did a survey in the Washington Post for what the name that they should change to. Like
Mm-hmm.
his reason for changing from the Bullets was dumb.
Yeah.
Nobody believe, like, bro, they say you trying something new because your team sucks. You trying some marketing schemes, bro. But that was a bad reason.
Right.
Bullets, oh, 'cause we don't promote violence. All right, bro.
Yeah.
All
Nah.
right, bro.
And he had the name the whole time. It like the whole like sweepstakes for the name.
The
That was
campaign,
BS.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
big trash. And we know that because Irene Poland told us that. So, he had the name the whole time.
the
It's
wizard.
so bogus. Like, man,
I
Abe,
mean, it's grown on us, but it's
yeah,
here now, so it's like whatever.
yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't care about it now. I'm just saying,
It's
it's all
just
about how the ownership was at that time. And this is all spilled milk, man. It's from the '90s. Like, who cares? Nobody
he
cares.
made Wes Unseld the GM
Nobody
because
cares.
he loved Wes Unseld,
Yeah.
not because he interviewed Wes Unseld and a couple other people for the position.
Wes
It's
Unseld Jr. Wes Unseld Jr. should be the head coach, though.
I'm not mad.
He's actually probably if they do get rid of Scott Brooks, I bet that's the first person they call.
I wouldn't be
It
mad at
should,
that
and he should be. He should be. He's earned that.
as long as he gets to pick his coaching staff.
Him and Sam Cassell should be the first two calls, in my
I
opinion.
Sam left and went to the Clippers, so I ain't really
Hey,
rocking with Sam.
yeah, I hear you, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes to
He
see.
did. And sometimes the decisions you make, you know what I'm saying, affect you in the future. And that should be one effective in the future. Unless he
I
want
hear
to
you.
come back as a unless he want to come back as a and it's just I mean, he went to the Clippers and I didn't see them get better. So
Hmm. Hmm.
where's he
That's
now?
true. I actually don't know. I haven't kept up with that. Shoot, you got it. But like I said, West Sunso should be on a short list. him. I think Boldenholzer is supposed to be on a short, on the hot seat out in Milwaukee.
Why?
So I have no clue, brother.
Aren't
You
they
have to
up?
talk to NBA
Aren't they
Twitter.
up and they serious?
You got to talk to NBA Twitter, man.
Hey,
I don't
in a
know.
heartbeat. In a
Yeah,
heartbeat.
absolutely.
People
That's what I'm
looked at the
saying.
Lakers sideways when they grabbed Frank Vogel. I'm like, yo, I haven't seen him do nothing but be a successful coach so far. He hadn't won a championship, but he wasn't a bad coach.
Rick
Let if
Carlisle.
I'm listening. You have any more?
I mean, he's a coach. Like I think they
He's
should
like the
move on.
old.
Like
He's like
that's
the
enough.
oldest. He's like the oldest young coach out there, man.
Mm.
It's like he's been. It's like he was young, but he's like
He's
old
he's been
now.
at he's yeah, he's been at it forever.
Or
But
maybe that's
he's
just
definitely
yeah,
no.
man.
It's him and Eric Spoelstra are probably run around the same like era when they started, and now
Like
they're the old vets.
when I think when I
They're the
think
John.
now when I think Carlisle, I think Dunleavy. That's how old he's getting now.
Mm,
Where where
yeah.
is
That's
Dunleavy?
that level.
Let's go find Dunleavy. Where's
Hopefully
Dunleavy?
he's on a cot somewhere chilling,
Let's go
drawing up plays for his grandkids or something.
let's go find Dunleavy.
Nah, he can stay where he's at. He's good. He'll be all right. Put him
Maybe we
right
can
where Scott Brooks is, or what it will be soon, hopefully.
maybe we can take a shot at Becky. Go get Becky.
Becky Harmon is a good. It'd be interesting. I would think that's a Teddy move. That makes sense. That's a Theodore move. Becky Harmon. I'm not saying it would work or wouldn't, but it's definitely a Theodore move. Theodore Leonsis is not to be confused with Theodore
There would
Brooks,
be no confusion.
senior, junior, deuce, yeah, all that.
There would be no confusions.
Okay. Well,
Won't be
he's probably a few billion dollars rich.
no
So
confusion.
he don't want that. He don't want your bank account. He don't
Listen,
want no confusions either.
my bank account would listen. I'm sure he would like, oh my god, about the bank account, but it ain't the bank account that's the issue.
The
It's
skin color.
it's the debt. It's everything else. It's everything else. He'd be like, wait,
Yeah.
this ain't a good trade off. All right, so I can dress now.
No,
I'm cool.
no,
I can rap. You know what I'm saying? I got swag. I ain't that pressed for swag.
nah.
Let me get my millions back.
Right, right. And shoot, we ain't even do no pre-pro, so I don't know what we talk about. I guess we've been talking
Would
about
you?
Wizards play. We talking about NBA playoffs, I guess. So I haven't really been keeping
Oh no
up.
no. So I had something that I want to talk about, man. I wanted to talk about my guy Sam Jackson, man. It was funny. I was playing Call of Duty last night with a little bro,
Hmm.
and if you don't know, anybody who don't know, if you play Call of Duty now, they have the '80s theme going on right now. So when you turn on Call of Duty, it's my man John McClane and John Rambo. And if you know
That's
me, you
tight.
know, yeah, if you know me, you know I'm a big Bruce Willis fan. So of course I got the John McClane skin from Die Hard. And I don't know what it was. Oh, we were playing Plunder, and our teammates were speaking some foreign language. And my little bro was like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And I was thinking, like when I hear people speaking and I'm like, I'll be like, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Right. So I started. So me and him just started going back and forth quoting Sam Jackson lines, and I was like, "Yo, what's your top 10 Sam Jackson lines? Like Sam Jackson got like some of the greatest lines,
I
bro.
mean, it's gotta
That's
be me. The top one that I always say is yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
the funny thing is nobody named that. Nobody named that line. I
Come
had
on, man.
I
Yeah,
had
you got
yeah nobody. I
that's
had
number one for me.
somebody picked who is this asshole from off of Coming to America. Uh, I
Shit,
do it.
Negro. That's all you
I
had to say.
Somebody named that one. That OG Hooks actually picked that line.
Okay.
Somebody said obviously English motherfucker, do you speak it, was one of the ones I liked. But one of my favorite ones is right before they get to the apartment, and they walking up, him and Vincent walking up, and he said, and they talking about Marcellus Wallace's wife,
Oh yeah. Someone
and
rubbing his
how they threw somebody from through a plate glass window, shit like that, and he was like, over massage, and Jules was trying to downplay a massage, and
right.
Vincent was like, bro, you can't give a man's wife no massage. He's like, it's just a massage. He's like, bruh, have you given massages? He was like, hell yeah. I'm the fucking the foot massage master. I don't be tickling. I got my technique down and everything. He's like, would you give me a massage? Fuck you. It's like, exactly. Like, that's an intimate thing. You're not about to go on massage just anybody feet. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
he's like,
Unless you're a professional.
unless you're a
And even then.
professional. Ain't no
Right.
even in.
Right.
If you're a professional and you in a professional setting, that's it. But
Yeah,
listen, bro,
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
you can't be a
No.
professional and come to my crib. Whoa, what are you doing here, dog? Okay.
Deshaun Watson.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not going to entertain these allegations. My man, he got to get found guilty in a court of law. Period. That's
Yo,
like I said the
I
same
don't
thing
know.
about Antonio
Look,
Brown.
hey, look, wait. I didn't say he was guilty. I just said
I said the
the
same thing
fact.
about
There's a fact that he had several masseuses over his crib. That's all I'm saying. That's a fact, though.
he's a
Regardless of
he's
what
a
happened in
multi-million
between.
dollar NFL quarterback. I'm sure that's not irregular.
No, I didn't say it was irregular. I'm just
Because
saying, like,
I
he
mean, bro, it's
probably
like, listen,
might have should have went to the parlor. maybe he'd have
I
got some better results.
or maybe he just didn't. He wouldn't ask for a trade. Maybe they wouldn't have popped out of
Hey man,
nowhere.
it's crazy. I'm not even. I don't even know. Yeah, it is. It's a wild coincidence. That's all I can say. Wild coincidence. But the funny thing is, like, what I don't understand is like, even if you did that out of spite, as the Texans, they had that information the whole time, and they just letting it go or unprotecting it. They might have not let it go, but they was unprotecting it, right? Uh, why would you do that? Like, to keep him on the team, or because if you keep him
No, to
now he
ruin
has a
his
third.
career.
Now, yeah, like now, but
It's just to ruin him now.
you still paying him $30 million.
They
He's
don't
not going
have
to
to
be.
pay him.
They absolutely do. They start paying him now.
No, they're not.
If he plays, I mean, if he's on a roster, if he
He's
doesn't get
bro.
if he
He
doesn't get the
can't play.
commissioners if he doesn't get
He
the commissioner's suspension, he's gonna
bro.
be on a roster.
He's not getting paid any money. He may
I'm
be getting paid owed money like that he's already been owed, but like he's not getting no new money, bro. There's nothing else coming to him.
I mean, he just signed an extension last year. Like
You
he
gotta
just
you
signed an
gotta
extension.
yeah, you gotta play for that extension.
I
You
mean, he
can't just
got
get it,
no. I mean, he's got guaranteed money on that schedule. That's what I'm saying.
bro.
So he's going to get that guaranteed money,
Bro,
regardless. And
this I'm pretty sure I read it. I gotta look it up, but I'm pretty sure Slim ain't getting no bread, bro.
I mean,
They put a stop on the check. They stop the checks on that dude.
oh well, man. I don't know.
Oh, listen. So I want to talk about Sam Jackson and his liners, but
Okay.
what you think about my man Uncle Shay calling up Julio on the phone, and Julio and they hey, that's I'm hoping it was. I'm praying that's premeditated. Don't like to put me on blast. Like, he told him he was on air after the fact.
Rookie move.
He told
Can't
me he
do
was on
that,
the air
bro.
after the fact. Like if
Yeah,
you
that's
really pay
whack.
attention to it, he told him that after the fact.
Like, if you're gonna text him, you say I'm calling. The only thing I can think of is if he was saying, "Yo, I'm about to call you on the show." That has to be inside that text. Like you gotta tell somebody beforehand, before that Bama picks up that phone, or before he
It's
says
like
any other words. Like dog, you gotta say it, man. I
it's
I
like maybe
think that's why.
what you assume I know you on the air right now, bro.
Right.
You got you assuming I'm watching your show right now to see that you're actually on the air calling me.
That's crazy. No, I mean, people say, "Oh yeah, you know his schedule. You know he's on." What football player cares? Like he don't care that he what time. He don't even probably know what time it is,
I'd be like,
bro.
nigga, that wasn't me.
Right.
You're not about to mess my bag up.
Just
Hey, Uncle Shay, my guy, but that wasn't me. And I had my cousin or somebody that's close to me who got access to my phone while I was at the
right.
gym and said it was them. It wasn't me.
Exactly. I was working out.
Don't
I
mess
was
my bag up,
working.
Unc.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, nah.
But he shitted on Dallas whole time. He tried to.
Yeah.
He,
You can't let that go out there like that, man.
all them Cowboys fans was happy for a second. They saw Julio in a Dallas hoodie, and so I'm like, maybe he's just a Cowboys fan. But even as a fan, you got to be realistic with your team. My man was like, "Nah, I want to win. I want to win."
Yeah, shout out to
But
Julio Jones, man. That wasn't right, Uncle Shay. But you know, I still got your back. But that wasn't right, bro. That
my
wasn't
man was
right.
like, "I want to win." It's like, so if Julio gets traded, where do you think he going?
Probably the Patriots, maybe the Raiders, 49ers.
You got to be able to give up something though.
Yeah, Seattle might be a nice place. Seattle.
Mm.
I don't know what they got. I'd have to look and see who has
I
what
don't know if
where.
Seattle got the money to do that, bro. Seattle
I well,
crumbling because of money, so I don't know how that's
yeah,
gonna work.
yeah. They are against it. They are definitely against it. What like somebody maybe with a rookie QB that's still on a rookie contract. I'm trying to think off the top of my head that
How about Indy?
Indiana, yeah, Indianapolis might be a good spot. Yep. Um, I would say Texans if they wasn't in the Watson wasn't in this mess.
He said he
Uh,
wants to win.
that's true.
Win.
3-13.
Why would
Oh,
he go there?
Denver.
Win.
They don't
Who
have
is
a
their
quarterback
quarterback?
either.
No, they
Yeah.
don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. Let me think. Let me think.
I mean, the Patriots are a good option if they're willing to
Yeah.
put up some assets, but they're not really big on trading away a lot of stuff for a player.
Right. I mean, he might not. He might be able to get him with a third now. You know what I mean? A third and a second or something like that.
Yeah,
You,
maybe.
maybe. I mean, I don't know. They're
It's
not
not
going
like
to get what
he didn't say
what
he's
they
holding out. So
yeah
you
what
know, you never know.
right. What they gave up for him? They gave up like 2 firsts and a third. They gave a lot to get him.
I mean,
They gave up a lot to get him.
they've gotten return on their investment.
I don't know. You made that move. You got to win the Super Bowl to me.
They
That
got to a
was
super.
they
Listen,
got to one. They lost it. They was
listen.
up 28 to
Getting
3.
winning the Super Bowl is obviously the ultimate goal, but being a contender and getting to the Super Bowl, I think is well worth, you know what I'm saying, what they traded for.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, sure.
I mean, you got the number one because my thing is you can't put the team success on the shoulders of that one player when you're evaluating that player's value to the team. He's definitely made that team marketable. I mean, whose jersey was going to sell? Matt Ryan's, maybe. Who else's? I mean,
Uh,
you had that one year when Tevin Coleman and what's the other kid's name? Um, Slips my mind at the moment. But they had a
yeah,
two back system.
yeah, they had the two backs. Yeah. I know
Uh,
what you're talking about.
damn, I don't
I
know why
can't.
his name's somebody.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Tell you
Either,
I remember that
I mean,
kid's name.
I know it, but it's slipping my mind right now. But
Yeah.
either way, it's like
As soon as I look it up, I'll remember.
they had one Devontae Freeman. I know it's
Yeah.
gonna come to me. Uh, they had
Well, no,
one
wait. Who else was on that squad at that time? Wasn't Tony Gonzalez on that squad?
possibly, but
But he
that
was at the end. That
that
was the end.
version of him wasn't about to sell no jerseys.
No, no.
If somebody right now say, "Yo, I want to buy Anton a Gonzalez jersey," They're going for a Kansas City jersey. At least I would.
I'm trying to remember who they had on defense at that time. I'm getting there. Jamal. What's homie's name? That team that went to the Super Bowl years before that.
They had Deion Jones on defense. He's solid. I mean, they got okay defense, but that's the problem. That's why they can't win. They don't have defense.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, but all I'm saying is, like, I think they've gotten a good return on their investment.
Oh, my bad. My bad. We was talking about a rookie, a guy that's still on his rookie deal. Baltimore. Baltimore would be a good spot for Julio Jones.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that. And they probably got enough space. Probably got the space for him too on the cap too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got a rookie quarterback on his, still on his rookie deal.
They don't have no high price running backs. They don't got no high price wide receivers.
Their defense is young.
I don't even know if they got a high price defense for the most part.
No, all the guys is gone. Like Suggs, all that. That's all their high price guys are not there anymore. So yeah, I think Ravens has a good shot. Yep.
I ain't mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Nope.
Ravens.
I wouldn't either. Shout out to Julio Jones though, man. Sorry you got set up like that, but it's game's the game.
I mean, I'm not gonna go as far as to say Shannon set him up, but I'm like a part of that. Like, all right, Uncle Shay, everybody rock with you. Like, you cool, you the man. We bang with you. Like, I feel like he was flexing a little too, like, unnecessarily flexing at that moment.
Yeah, and
it might have put Julio in a bad spot. But the thing about it is with Shannon is if something came down badly on Julio because of that, Shannon be the first. Yeah, Shannon be the first person to apologize for that type of stuff, and that's what I rock with about Shannon.
Yeah, no, he always comes across real genuine, even when he's going a little over the top. He's coming across as genuine, man. So like I said, I rock with Shannon Sharp, but that was kind of, I was like, oh man, I don't know, that was tough to watch because I knew it was like, damn, did he say anything that he was live? Nothing, no time was he gonna tell him he was live?
Brian with them technical difficulties.
Oh, my bad. I moved the court, but my bad.
Since we talking about, you know what I'm saying, since we talking about talking, let's talk about who been talking.
It was Kwame.
Yeah, boy.
Man, I didn't know he talked like that. I didn't know he had that southern accent.
He from South Carolina.
Yo, absolutely. I'm aware.
He never got to speak.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, dang, he country. Like,
yeah.
Hey, look, man. I
talking that shit, man.
I appreciate. Like, I don't know what was the cause of him coming out. Like, he's trying to build a platform or whatever. I don't know. Like, and then it was like easy targets was Matt Barnes and Stack. Like, I don't get it. But
what made them the easy targets? They were the ones talk about him.
I don't know if they was easy targets. It was just loud. It was the loudest, the most recently, but everybody's talked about him. Like,
they Stephen were talking about him.
Said all that stuff. And Stephen A said all that bona fide bump stuff 15 years ago. Like,
right. That's 15 years ago. Bro. Yeah. If you imagine you go to a high school reunion.
But the funny thing is, he keeps saying that they was talking about an 18-year-old. Stephen A wasn't talking about an 18-year-old Kwame. He was talking about LA Laker Kwame. He was like 24, 25 at the time. So I'm not sure exactly.
Man,
like, there's a lot of inconsistency.
Let's be clear. His issues with Stephen A is even before all of that.
Okay.
Stephen A was coming to see him play in high school.
Oh, got you. Mm-hmm.
But I highly doubt Stephen A was talking trash. Well, I can't say whether or not he. I mean, I know based on Stephen A's personality, bro. I remember Stephen A from the early 2000s and shit like that because he used to come on
George Michael show.
He used to come on George Michael show, Full Court Press. He used to come on Full Court Press.
Full Court Press.
It was George Michael. Then it was Michael Wilbon and Tony Kornhauser before they when they started writing for the Washington Post.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to have
well, they had been writing for the Washington Post a long time. That was right before Pardon the Interruption came out.
This was But it was years before. It was years before it though. It was
Yeah, it was
years
like
before
98,
it.
99. But Kornheiser and Wilbon had been writing for the Post for like 10 years before those shows came out. They started writing for the Post in the
No, you know
early
what? You're right.
90s.
I'm thinking about Party in the Russian, like right before they branched out and started doing Party in the Russian.
Right.
But I remember Stephen A. Smith, and though he
Yeah.
had opinions, he was not as
He wasn't
opinionated.
over the top.
He
He wasn't
wasn't over the
as over the
top.
top.
He
Right.
wasn't as brash and bold, like declaring, somebody's this, and he's like the
He's
basketball
turned.
know-it-all.
It's
He
just
was
like
not the
how the
basketball know-it-all, and
right.
and the problem is he's rewritten his history for people who didn't see him,
Right.
and now making
He
out
was
like
like
he's always been that guy.
he was always like a louder guy. Like he had that he could get into that mode. But at this point, that's why I've always said he's a caricature of himself. This has been to me the last 10 years of his career at ESPN. Like I remember that full court press,
I
Stephen A.
I
Smith too.
think you know what I think it is. I think when quite frankly didn't work, he
Mm-hmm.
went to the lab and said, okay, let me find out what works, and
But
let's
also,
magnify that.
I always remember The Rock said something about how his character got over. It's like once they let me do me, I did me times 100. You know what I mean? This is me. This is my personality, but it's me times 100. You know what I mean? So I think
That's what I'm
that's what
saying. I
is
feel
what
like
is
he
working for
when
Stephen
quite
A.
because if you watch because I remember before Stephen A. got the Quite Frankly show, we all rock with Stephen A.
Yeah,
We was like,
yeah,
we
absolutely.
bang with him. He's opinionated. He's not afraid, but he's not as. I think there wasn't as much disrespect in his opinion
Right,
before. He would be
right.
blunt, but he had some respect to it. You know what I'm saying? He try to if it's some good to say, he would say it.
Mm-hmm.
And we was like, we rock with Stephen A. He keeping it 100.
Right.
And then came Quite Frankly, and I don't even know how long that show lasted.
Maybe a year or two.
But
Maybe.
like I think at that point he was still out of his depth, in my opinion, as far as a sports world analyst versus just a basketball guy. And Quite Frankly, required him to be bigger than basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And even when he got on what First Take talking with Skip, and he'd be talking anything other than basketball,
Mm-hmm.
like he talks like he's an expert in those sports, and it's like, bro, he'll do this one thing that makes me laugh. He'll be like, he'll name like two players, and then everybody else is them boys or them guys. Saying, Aaron Rodgers and them boys. Like, what, you only know two people on the team?
Right.
You get him to name a Lakers team, and he'll name everybody but the water boy.
All right. So
watch. Go watch. I'm gonna send some clips so you'll see what I'm talking about. I used to
okay.
pick
So
that up though.
what do you think about how Kwame invited Stephen A., who's an old 65,
So what?
64.
So what?
Let me just he invited him to his hands, right?
So what?
But when oh wait. So when Matt Barnes invites him to his hands, I was like, no, bitch. I was joking. If we gonna joke, we gonna joke. I was like, I mean, that's a cool comeback, but at the same time, like you invited old man Stephen A. to your hands, but when Matt Barnes, after you done
He
called him
never.
out his name crazy, dog, you can call him jokes, you can call him whatever you want to call him, but don't be calling me, bitch ass, hoe ass nigga, this, that, the third. And I think when I'm
he
gonna see
told
you,
he
it's
said
that,
he'd slap the back of his head, knock his hairline.
yeah, all this
He was getting that.
slick back Becky with the, you know what I mean, all that. If I was
He
Matt
was
Barnes,
getting.
man, look, bro.
Matt Barnes tried to play the PC role, bro. He like.
Yeah, nah, and that's what I
I'm gonna
don't
tell
get.
you why though. No, I get it. You know why? Because it's like, bro, why am I gonna get into this whole gangster back? That's the same as being on the internet, bro. It's internet. It's like typing. It's like Google. It's like Twitter fingers. It's like, bro.
So that's why I respected Matt Barnes saying, yo, if you want to go to the hands, we can go to the hands.
But Kwame
But
wasn't wrong though.
I mean, that's cool. You can
Hey,
disengage,
listen,
but you're
nah.
not gonna call me, hoe ass niggas, all this other stuff. Like,
Hey,
and then
why was Matt Barnes most infamous for? What is he most known for?
fake throwing a basketball coach.
Nah,
or,
that's
or,
not what
or
he's most known for.
beating Derek Fisher ass
And why he beat up Derek Fisher's ass?
because he messing with home. Well, they
Because he
married
took
now.
his bitch.
I
And
don't know if
Kwame
they
Brown
took
called him out.
anybody.
What you
Yeah,
mean,
it was
bro?
already done. It was already a done deal at that point.
Took his bitch, bro.
And you know,
He took his bitch, bro. And I'm
free.
nah,
What
and
is what
I
is.
mean, Derek Fisher's a snake, and I'm not saying it. I'm saying as a, uh, I wasn't there to see how it happened, but I know I saw that one clip somebody was posting where it showed when Matt was still with his
Mm,
woman at the time,
mm.
and Derek Fisher and there was taking a picture, and she wanted to take a picture beside Derek. He was like, "Nah, come over here, come around on this side."
Wow, I missed that one.
Yeah,
So
yeah. This is when they were still together.
hey,
So
look,
so
bro.
him so him putting the hands on Derek Fisher is beyond. Oh, you just dating my baby moms? Nah,
But the thing about it,
he was
like, that's
beating
why I
that
don't.
joint when he was with her.
So that to me, like, that's what negates what Kwame's saying about directly about him, like letting like Derek Fisher taking shorty or whatever. Who cares? He got smacked up. He caught that fade. Like, so like he gave him what he gave him. Like, it is what it is. Like, they still
He
together.
chased that nigga around the house. Say he
Yeah.
chased that nigga around the house.
Hey, look, man. I mean,
Like,
he
can you
did, but
imagine 6'3" Derek Fisher running around the
no,
house, knocking
no.
over frame?
Derek
Come on,
Fisher
man, quit
probably
playing.
bench press two of
Quit
me.
playing. Quit playing, man. He wasn't bench pressing you when he got tuned up by Maddie.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
Now,
at the end of the day, even if he did what Derek Fisher did or didn't do, he still got pieced up. So like, like that's
it's
all
null
that.
and void. Yeah, it's null and void.
Yeah,
Like you be
those
like, I
jokes
let it
don't
rock.
land to me. What
Yeah,
do land to me is like him calling all types of whole ass niggas, like all the slick back, just like oh man, like all that. That's it's funny, but at the same time, it's like if I'm Matt Barnes, I see you.
and I think that's what it was supposed to be. Like, bro, if you really feel like you want to do something, all the talk. I'm not gonna get on the line and talk about it. I'm gonna play
And
the
the
PC,
funny
bro. I'm gonna
and
protect
the
my
funny
bag.
thing, like he coming out with this one. He coming out. He is of course it's not about this one episode, but that episode that he his remarks are directly after it was all Steven Jackson. It was all Steven
He went
Jackson
at
that
Steven
was
Jackson too.
not the same, not with that same energy.
That's
It was
because
not with
Steven
that same
Jackson.
energy.
That's because him and Steven Jackson squashed it. Steven
I
Jackson
mean,
was first. Steven Jackson was like, "Yo, I'm in Atlanta right now. What's up?" Then he deleted it, and then he uh ended up. I guess he linked up with each other, and he posted, "Yo, me and the bro, we good on some. Y'all wasn't gonna get what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted to see two black men. You know what I'm saying, scrap it out. It ain't gonna happen."
the other thing I don't,
But be honest with
I
you, honest with you, I think based on their images, I would say Steven Jackson is more with it than Matt is.
yeah,
And his only thing for Matt was, for Steven was pull your pants up.
yeah, because
What?
Kwame has some real coon like videos. If you go back a few months, he got Trump supporting videos.
Pull your
He got
pants up. That's what you got.
he got he got Breonna Taylor. He like blames Breonna Taylor for her own death on his YouTube page, like shit like that. And that's the funny thing. Like he's talking about, oh, they want to bash this black man. They want to bash the black man. Fam, that's what you're doing right now. You going out your way to bash Jamel Hill. All she said was he chose violence. That's a slang. That's an internet slang term. She didn't call you violent, my dude. Like that's dumb. That was stupid. He's gone on two rants about that. I was like, yo, you sound stupid. You sound dumb. So it's
But
like, yeah,
listen,
anyway,
bro. I I
he's just
think
wilding.
and bro, let's call it what it is. I don't give a fuck if he denies it. If people try to read further into it or whatever, it's clearly clout chase.
Facts.
It's, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Obviously, They mentioned his name, like you said before. People been talking about this dude for 20 years. Wizards fans are talking about him to this day, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. We put a #1 overall pick on you, and you sucked. You suck, bro. Like,
Yeah,
sorry.
his time with
Jalen
the
Rose is
Wizards.
my man. Jalen Rose is my man. I respect him. And if he wants to do away with the word bust and bum,
Yeah, I
cool,
understood what he's saying, but at
cool.
the same time, it's like,
But here's the thing, bro. When I say Kwame Brown is a bum, I don't mean he's somebody with no home with you know what I'm saying, and homeless.
mm,
No, I mean I looked at the stat sheets, I watched the games, you played like trash. That is a bum. Period. You're 7 feet tall, 270, and you would have 2 rebounds.
mm,
Bum.
mm,
Bum.
mm, mm,
You'd
mm.
have point guards driving to you, getting buckets on you. Your job is to stop that. You didn't. That's a bum. Period. Sorry. And there's no getting around that, bro. And I think
Oh,
Stephen A had a good retort to that notion. Like, bro, you're not about to rile me up and try to move me off my ding when I know what I stand. I know what I stand on. I don't call people bums just because you know what I'm saying I didn't like that they eat Oreos instead of Chips Ahoy's.
mm, 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 mm,
You know what
mm.
I'm saying? No, it's because, bro, you got drafted #1 overall, or you know what I'm saying, you getting paid X amount of dollars to do X, Y, and Z, and you're not doing it.
True. I feel Jalen Rose's attempt to humanize the players, right? I get that. But I
It's well,
mean,
it's needed. It's
at the
needed.
end, yeah, absolutely. It's sports at the end of the day. We all know that Kwame Brown could probably beat 95% of the people that haven't
I
played an
dog
NBA
Kwame
game.
Brown. Stop playing with me. Dog him. Tell him
Okay.
pick up the sticks right now. I will dog him.
Pick up the stick. Exactly.
Pick up the sticks, dog. Pick them. A Kwame Brown, pick those sticks up, dog. I dog you.
Exactly. Exactly on the on a real life basketball court. On a real life basketball court.
I mean, I don't know. I don't
Alfred
know.
Payton. Alfred Payton will give everybody buckets.
He a
Like let's
beast. What's that supposed to mean? Why you pick
I'm
him out of everybody else?
just it's a random name. I'm just saying. Like
You see the
let's
hair?
yeah, yeah. That's the hair. The hair gives them the powers of the basketball gods. Um all I'm saying, I feel Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose is correct. Absolutely 100%. Am I gonna stop calling people bums? Maybe, maybe not, like
No.
not in my analysis. I mean in my analysis maybe, but not when I'm staring at looking at the court, you know, on TV or whatever, and I'm like, man, get this bum
Listen,
out of here. Like
it's not
that's
my
when
listen.
that's what is
If
gonna happen.
we talk sports, it's not my job to make sure that you keep it in context of the game that they're playing with the people that they are
Right,
playing.
right. I'm
Come
talking
on,
about
bro.
against the
Like don't
competition level that they're at.
like
Yeah.
don't be dodo. If I feel like if you're trying to like, oh well, he'll beat you. Yeah, he's not playing me though. So
Right,
shut the fuck
right.
up.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
He's playing Dwight Howard. Let's keep it in the context of the game that we're watching. So if you're going if it's a game of competition, then we should be able to then gauge what that competition looks like. If you're only getting 2 rebounds while another 7-footer is getting 7 in the same minutes, then you aren't good. Like like whatever you want to call that. I don't, whatever label you want to put that in, like that's what it is. Like to me, that's a bum. Like
And
that's
then
tough.
one of the things that Kwame said don't help his case. It's like, yeah, you putting guys like me in the game with 5 minutes left and you down 30, and then we get in, everybody
Mhm.
else trying to
Yeah, I
shoot up
remember.
their shots.
Right.
Well, if you're not a shooter and you can't shoot, why do you want to shoot shots? Won't you show that you can run the same off ball plays as the guy starting in front of you?
Man, I
So
don't know.
basically, you now you like okay, you may be big, but you sure ain't smart. Like you're not a smart businessman in that sense. Like I'm not.
No.
Oh, he was in the league for 10 years, bro. It's a lot of dudes, it's a lot of dudes that what's my man name from the Bucks? They retired real young to be a painter.
Nah, I
Uh,
missed that one.
Yeah, you remember he was. It was bro.
I'm sure.
It was like not like within 10 years ago.
Vin Baker.
No, Ben Baker had a whole career. This kid, he had to be like no more than 25, 26. Something
Uh
Sanders. Something Sanders. He's like 6'10", 7 feet.
oh, Larry Sanders. Oh,
Larry
Larry Sanders.
Sanders.
Yeah.
Larry Sanders retired early.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, he did.
and bro, this dude said he had no passion to play the game of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
None. That's what he said.
Yeah.
But
And he
he's
still
7
got
feet.
like 3 blocks a game. He's still.
He was 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
And people probably still calling him checking. Well, maybe not right now, but it probably took years for people to stop calling him to see if he was trying to sign.
He was out the game, and then the Heat tried signed him. I don't know if his Heat was still, that was LeBron Heat.
The Wizards was talking to him.
Yeah.
Or trying to talk
Wizards,
to him.
Yeah, Wizards trying to talk to him too. Yeah, that last half of that season, whatever season that was. 2015, 2016. Yeah.
Either way, my whole point is if you're 7 feet, bro,
you should just run into blocks and rebounds.
I mean, because if I'm 7 feet, if I'm 7 feet as an adult, that means I'm probably like 5'11". I'm probably 6'10", 6'11" in high school, college.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, most high schools have kids that's 5'10" playing center. Bro, I'm playing. Right. I'm dogging in high school without trying.
Right.
College, even if I ain't dogging, I'm still 7 feet. And all you're going to see, you're going to look right past the fact that I can't shoot, I can't pass, I can't defend. Mm-hmm. You're going to see 7 feet and think, oh, the egos in the NBA are going to be like, oh, I can coach him. I can train him and teach him how to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
He's 7 feet tall. That's what they think. So this whole notion of he can't be a bum. He played in the league for 10 years. Oh, okay.
A lot of people played in the league for 10 years. Matt Geiger played in the league for a long time.
Bro, you be picking like the randomest names of people who weren't bums.
He's not. I'm not saying Matt Geiger was solid. In that low scoring, really, really bad offense time.
Matt Geiger played on a championship contending team, sir.
Yeah, and he was an enforcer for the most part. Like he didn't have no real offensive skills.
No, he didn't. He did. Right. He really did.
He was 5 fouls. Like, let's keep it real. Keep it real with the people, man.
You can't give Mike Geiger an open, I'm saying 15-footer either.
No,
Mike Geiger was not gonna open 15-footer.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Kwame couldn't, but Matt Geiger, if Kwame Brown and Matt Geiger playing one-on-one, I would pick Matt Geiger.
I'd give it to Matt Geiger too. Yeah. True.
I mean, Gil was like, Kwame was fast. Why didn't it show on the court?
Right.
If he was fast, then bro, run down court and you got an open bucket.
Right.
Bro, no, okay. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm done. All right. Kwame Brown got his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, shout out to him for exploiting all the smoke. All the smoke is what it is.
Did you? If you didn't, we got. Did you see the Cassidy versus Hitman battle?
No, I'm not watching that. No.
Why not?
I don't like Hitman enough to watch a Cassidy battle again. Like I'm done with Cassidy.
Bro, that you gotta. All right, bro.
Is it on? Wait, one question: is it on YouTube? I'm not paying. I'm also not paying nobody to watch.
It's on YouTube. It's
okay.
It's worth watching. It's definitely you won't regret watching it. It's not the worst battle you're gonna ever see. So it's worth watching.
I will say that we're gonna have to get Felix and maybe even Bobby or Tony or Tony up because I want to watch that Ill Will versus A Ward battle because A Ward is getting like
it's a good battle.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I saw it on my YouTube.
I watched it 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good battle.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was like, I saw the little, preview thumbnail, and I was like, dang, I need to watch this, but I ain't had no time to just.
I think this might have been my second time seeing A Ward battle. I can't remember who the first.
He's nice.
Battle.
He's nice.
I like A Ward.
Yeah, he's nice.
Like his. I'm gonna tell you what I like about A Ward is. I like rappers that can rebuttal.
Mm-hmm.
He has second level rebuttals, and I like that.
Yeah, he's nice. For real.
His rebuttals are second level. Like some of them, like, yo, let me think of a rebuttal of something.
Right.
Nah, he can layer his rebuttals, and I like that.
That's dope.
He's
Yeah,
really dope.
he's super dope. Like, so I do want to talk about that battle. I want to talk about. There's a couple other battles I want to talk
I
about.
gave it
to
an
talk
A
about.
Ward. I gave it an
Yeah.
A Ward.
Uh, oh,
2-1 A
oh,
Ward.
I'll see. I'm a Ill Will fan, but and he's been coming back into
Oh
the
no, it
spotlight.
was a good battle though. It wasn't Ill Will did not, you know what I'm saying, just let him win. The first
Okay.
round, I definitely liked his first Ill Will's first round was a good first
So
round.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about that. I do want to talk about KCJ, because she's coming up, man. She's dope. She's super dope. Like,
I follow her on Instagram. She be on her Instagram live a lot. I'll be following her. She's got personality.
yeah, she's dope. But anyway, yeah, we talk about battles. But all right, I threw you off course.
Not
Oh,
really.
you're talking about Hitman and Cassidy. Like I said, I don't go on my way to watch Cassidy battles, bro. Not in 2021. We're not. No, that's not
Why,
what we're doing.
bro? What battles have Cassie had over the last 3 or 4 battles that weren't worth watching though?
He's had 3
He,
battles, right? This is a
I mean,
Hitman. This is
this
third
Hitman
battle.
battle was worth watching.
Okay.
Of course, I was gonna watch the Goods battle. I was gonna watch that. Had to. That's Goods
No.
the animal.
Yeah.
That's Goods
No,
the
I love.
animal.
I don't say love Goods. Goods is dope. Goods is dope. That's all I can say. Goods is dope.
So those I had to watch. I mean, just
Who
you
do you
know,
who do you battle first time he battled back? Like who do you not back,
he's
but like when he
battled.
started.
If you look at it, he's low key battled the Rackabamas lately, bro. He's battled a couple of the dudes we're talking about.
Or Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Hey, I'm not. I watch it. You
And he
recommended it, so I'll watch it.
he bought an Arsenal in Philly too, didn't he? They was in Philly
Yeah,
joint.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. So what? So what you feel about it? Like, what you was gonna get into it?
Now I was just asking if you seen it, man,
No,
because
I
I
haven't seen
thought
it. Yeah.
because
No, 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 no.
I mean, like his initial uh lack of embrace coming back to the battle arena.
I think he
Like
flipped it. At least that's like me just watching battle talk and battle. I watch battle rap bloggers or whatever. And the emotions before wasn't the same energy after. Like he realized changed the energy right before at the showdown first and foremost, and then even right after he made it debatable with Hitman. So it like that. That's not my opinion. It's the people consensus that I've watched opinion. I haven't watched it, so I'm not going to say what I think. But he made the consensus was he made it at least debatable whether you won or lost. You know what I mean? So like the energy is definitely different around him. People are going to be checking for his next battle. I don't forget who he's battling
I
next, but
think I think for Cassidy and the fans of this of battle rap, I think a lot of it was like I'm not about to rock with cuz number one, he was dated at first, even though like his style was still he had to get out of that. It's the same styles when you left. So he had to update his style. Uh but
right,
also you're not gonna get the fans, I'm saying, to back you if they know this ain't where you at. Like nobody can, no, not just him. Nobody can just come into battle rap and not be about the battle rap because it's gonna
right,
show and the fans not gonna receive you.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Look, I mean, and not just Cassidy. Like clearly it was a lot harder for Cassidy because he actually left and had a mainstream rap career.
Right,
But look at the other battle rappers who left for a long time and have tried to, you know what I'm saying, make comebacks. Some successful and some, it's like middle of the road. Like uh when Loaded Lux first came back, so to speak, and Mook first came back. Even like Jay Mills is going through it now, like trying to come back. E Ness, who another one that was battling early, like when it was
um,
big early, and then they left and they came back, and it's like, all right, bro, we're a whole
mm,
different monster now. So you're not about to. I think part of it's like, bro, you're not about to come in here and move furniture around like you still own the joint. And I think
Right.
that's what it's been. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Cassidy, you're not about to come in here and move furniture around.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't your
But
crib no
also
more.
the thing that I think gets the energy, the change specifically because he battled somebody who's left kind of like Hitman is on a different stage now. You know what I mean? So it's he's just dibbling and dabbling with the battle rap. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, he sort of he's looked at in a similar light now. Yeah.
right. So, his energy his dedication to the craft isn't 100% now either. So I think Cassidy was able to flip that. He was already feeling that type of way, and then Cassidy was able to flip that and turn it into something that's
Yeah.
positive for him.
Yeah.
That's good for Cassidy. I'm not saying it's good for Cassidy. Like he can sell a battle. He's gonna have another big bag. Whoever I think he's already booked. But whoever he battles next he's gonna have another bag for him. So shout out to him. But
Since we're talking battles,
mhm,
let's talk to one of my favorite battle arenas,
okay,
the versus battles.
okay.
Bruh,
What's you got?
how many times have I hit Swiss and Tembo about they need to listen to me? Remember
I thought you had
one
him on
comp
speed down. Oh, he blocked you
listen, listen, they got tired of hearing me, bro.
though.
Remember remember when I was like, yo, they can, you know what I'm saying, they can tear it up as far as like
Mhm,
have some artists do 10, they can
mhm,
do some on Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays type stuff. I also
mhm,
said if they put somebody down for like the 10 or whatever the case may be, they can
mhm.
battle more than once. I'm like,
Right.
yo, nobody says they can't have an artist come back and do another battle if they got enough records.
Hmm.
Fast forward, Tembo and Swiss are having a rematch.
Mm. That sounds
Now,
like fun.
and they're going to do a live one, like a concert style one. I'm
Mm.
wondering if they're going to use any of the songs. They like if they well, they have to, because if they don't, Swiss has zero chance.
Right.
Timbo he has so much more in his bag. So we knew the only way Swiss could win is if Tim just didn't do a good job choosing the records. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, they battling again. But also they announced Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy.
I don't know who wants to see that.
I want to. What you talking
I I
about?
have, I have no interest.
I want to see that. You know why I want to see that? Because I thought that we were all on the same page, like me and everybody. Like, yo, this is gonna be fun for a little bit, but Bow Wow finna wash this dude. And then people like, what? Nah, Soldier Boy going. I'm like, oh my god.
Soldier Boy going what?
Exactly.
After his 4 songs, what's gonna happen?
And I'm trying to tell him like,
And
yo,
both of them shouldn't be going to 20, but
you need to
it is what.
relax. You need to relax too. And that's the problem. I think because of who Bow Wow has become as far as the social media magnet for like clownery or whatever, people forget like, oh, Bow Wow, he's Mr. 106 in Park.
Yeah, I mean, he had joints on there for a long time, but it's not like he had a string of
And he
20
had joint.
records.
He kept he had,
He doesn't have
don't
20
give it,
records.
listen, bro, Bow gonna have, he might have he may, I don't know about the 20. I gotta look at the 20, but he might. Clearly he gonna play. Clearly they're gonna pick a few songs that it's like, I don't know about this song. But he got a lot though. He might have it, he might have 15 and then stretch to 5.
Maybe.
He might have 15 and stretch. Yo, Bow Wow been on since what, 98, 99?
Yeah, 98. 98. Something like
You
that.
mean you mean to tell me you don't think Bow Wow got 20 records to play?
Hmm.
From I mean from my name is Bow Wow Wow Yippee Yo Yippee Yay. Yo, I
I'm
still want
saying
that. That don't go. I don't care what nobody say. Had
what I'm
Snoop on the
sa-
joint and everything. He got
what I'm sa-
hits.
I'm not saying he don't. I'm just saying like it's gonna get kind of thin after 10.
Nah, I think you know what? He's gonna have some songs come off that fan mail album with him and Omarion. They got some good records. they weren't necessarily a lot of singles on there, but but they had some good records on that album. It's going, man. He got some. Bow got some joints, dog. He got some joints. Either way, he gonna drown Soulja Boy. He going, but I will say this. I think this battle is gonna make people put a little bit more, put at least a little more respect on Big Draco's name as far as uh the songs that he was part of, because some of the records he didn't necessarily, he wasn't rapping, he produced records for people. And I
Right.
think that's something that people aren't as aware of, because they just think about Soulja Boy, tell him, and being a subpar rapper with like,
Right.
what I'm saying, just catchy beats and catchy hooks for, what I'm saying, dances and ringtones. But
True.
he had some beats for, he had some joints, he produced some joints for people. You know what I'm saying, well, got it, like, but yeah, he gonna be, he gonna drown. He gonna drown. But it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Something.
but
Yeah.
because
Something.
they cool, I like the fact that they're gonna have good. I know they're gonna have good energy. It's gonna be a show. Yo, I don't know if I ever watched Soulja and not like, yo, this is an entertaining dude. Like, he's just like so beside himself, bro. Like, I don't know if there's an artist as beside themselves as him. Like, he really smells his own shit and thinks it's fucking a chocolate milkshake or something. I don't know. I just don't know. That boy Bow Wow. He just don't know. Bow got them hits, boy. The joint with T-Pain. But I can't get you out of my system. You don't know what you do to me. You don't even understand. Damn. Got that joint. Got the joint with Sierra. He got hit. He got the joint with Omarion. He got hits, boy.
He definitely got
Bow
hits, bro.
Bow
I
got hits.
I didn't mean to say that it was disrespectful to he. Like, I don't think having 10 hits is not a bad career. Like, let's be
Not at
real, but
all. Not at all.
and I'm sure he
But
has 10 joints to fill up the in between and the gap. But I don't like.
it would definitely fit my 10 song format though. I basically, what you're saying is you agree with what I said a while ago
Oh
with the
yeah,
10
absolutely.
song format.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for not, you know what I'm saying, unwittingly, you know what I'm saying, agreeing with me. Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. Nah, that's a good idea, bro. I'm not mad at it.
B Money, what you got for the people, B Money? We had our
Oh
destination
boy.
tonight. What you got for the
Yeah.
people?
Let's see, man. Watch the Upshaws. Watch the Upshaws. It's a classic. It's like, not classic saying it's a classic, but it's like going back to the roots of sitcomness, of '90s sitcom. You know what I mean? Mike Epps is funny in it. Wanda Sykes, of course. Um, it's a cool little, just a pastime, and they get the little jokes off. It's cool, like, on Netflix. See what else, man. I don't know, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching.
Yeah.
Ohio, like, people was going crazy.
Ohio.
People going crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, they're the third. Like, we're a DC, Maryland, Virginia based podcast, and people from Washington and Ohio watch or listening more than than people in Virginia. So, like, shout out to y'all. Um, Shout out to Illinois. There was a bunch of states, man. I ain't gonna go through all of them.
Yeah.
But shout out everybody, man. Shout out to the cook up too, and everybody rocking with us over there in
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shout out to Teddy for guest
Oh yeah,
spotting for us.
for the intro. Thank you, Ted. Appreciate it, buddy.
That's my woe. That's my little woe.
You know what I mean?
Again, make sure y'all go see Monsters. For those who haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Shout out to my man, my alum Cole Wiley, man. Big ups, good movie.
Yeah.
Glad you got to do it. Glad it's out there for people to go watch. I got somebody slipped me a little something. So I'm gonna watch the Fast 9.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Got a little early.
Yeah. Got a little early. So I'm gonna watch that tonight.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I wish Black Widow leaked like that.
Man, I wish.
Yeah, exactly.
the package for Marvel, it came out. Now the Eternals first trailer came
Yeah,
out.
I saw that. Yeah.
Like it's gonna be something interesting. I mean, it's it's not gonna be the same as the Avengers and nothing like that. But I'm looking forward to seeing what
Uh,
the expanded. Oh! I know what I'm about to watch. I gotta check out Modoc on what's it on Hulu.
yeah, it's on Hulu. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know it was on there. I gotta go check that out. I was scrolling through my Hulu the other day and I saw that. I'm like, oh shit, I
Yeah, I
gotta
know
check
it.
this out.
I knew it dropped, but I have not caught it. I have not caught
Yeah,
up with it
I
yet.
gotta
Yeah.
check it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, but before we get out here, I want to give a shout out to some of our supporters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy King Chase. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can go check out his music. He guys always coming out with dope projects, man. I fuck with his shit. My shout out to Ralphie, a friend of the show, been on it before.
Cabana. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Decipher Clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he represents that out coming out Sea Pleasant. I actually just purchased one of my a shirt from one of our high school alum, my man Ray Riley. He got a brand called Ovations.
Mm,
I copped something from him.
bet.
Shout out to my guy G for getting better daily. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
because John with his 1018 collection,
Mm.
all this stuff is tough shit. I'm gonna make sure I post that shit on the on
Oh
our
yeah.
Instagram so y'all get to see it. Uh,
Absolutely.
I got some new stuff dropping. You know what I'm saying it's man,
Yeah.
it's
Shout out to
getting warm.
Kosher.
It's getting warm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's getting warm. I mean, it rained tonight, but it's getting warm though. You want to ride up?
One.
One.